Craig here again for ForbiddenKnowledge.info. YouTube has become a cesspool of stupid doomsday and internet end-of-the-world predictions. And there's a reason for that. We're going to go into that with this video. But I'm here to tell you, first of all, full disclosure, I sell survival products. I should be jumping on the same bandwagon to try to scare you into believing you're all going to die and you need to buy this food or water filters or whatever, or else you're going to die. Well, no, there's something called morals and there's something called the truth, and that's what I'm bringing to you today. And by the way, I was one of the only few that actually said back in September of 2015 that no, nothing's going to happen, because there was all these dumb predictions on YouTube, hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands of them, saying you're all going to die on September 23rd or whatever day you pick. Well, of course, nothing happened, and I told you nothing was going to happen, and you'll notice it's kind of hard to find videos still on YouTube about it because they ran for cover and hid. You know, after they took your money. Again, we're going to talk about that. But the latest now is all these imaginary bodies that are going to come by. Planet X. I kept a scorecard because I couldn't remember all of them. Columbus, Elenin, Planet 7X, Nibiru, Planet 9. They come up with all kinds of new names. It's the same old thing regurgitated again and again. I've seen this for many years now, more than a decade. They keep bringing back this Planet X or Nibiru. Those are the two classic names that have been around for more than a decade. And the concept is this planet, or imaginary planet I should say, is going to come by and it's going to tear the Earth apart. It's going to cause volcanoes and storms and magnetic, if we're going to flip the Earth's magnetic poles, and all sorts of things are going to happen. You're all going to die. Well, it just ain't so. And if you go back and look at the video I did before, and I'll go ahead and put a link on this video for a place you can go to see that none of these predictions ever come true. They never have. Of course, I'm still sitting here, so right, the world hasn't ended, and never does. Thousands of predictions have been made over the many centuries and millennia, and no, they don't come true. They don't ever come true, and neither will the ones that are predicted now for what? March, April, May. You pick your dates. There's all over the place of 2016. There's lots of dates out there already on YouTube. They're just flooded with it. Just look. Maybe I'm one of the very few that are telling you actually the truth. And I'll leave this video up after all that stuff doesn't happen to show you, well, nothing happened. Because it doesn't ever happen. This imaginary planet has been coming by so many times, and it supposedly only comes by every 20,000 years or whatever. They just make it up because it doesn't matter. Nothing's provable. That's the point. They don't prove anything in any of their videos. They're just out there to scare you to either, there's usually 4 reasons they do it. And it's all based on money, basically. Sometimes it might just be based on some recognition, some kind of way to feel like you fit in, or make you feel like you're a little famous or something. But it's basically all for money. And one of the things that people don't understand of why all these videos are existing on YouTube, and the only reasons they exist is because YouTube pays money for every time you are dumb enough to go and view one of these videos. Yes, they get paid a certain amount for every single video that gets clicked. When their video gets clicked, they get paid a certain amount. A lot of people didn't know that, but yeah, that's what's happening here. So if they get you believing in all the, I don't know why all the people like to believe that the world's going to end, there's something major going to happen, and somebody on YouTube predicted it, so let's go watch their video. No, they predicted nothing, no such thing, no proof whatsoever. But they get paid, you see, so they're happy to oblige you, and you'll keep coming back for more and more. In fact, you'll even pay them twice. You'll go watch it again, or tell your friends to watch it, or else you'll go after the date doesn't happen, and you'll be a little angry and try to go and say, nothing happened, dude, and their comments will either be disabled, which you just paid them again, you visited their video again. Think a little, folks, here, think. So they're getting paid double, or else they'll pull their videos and run for cover, change their YouTube name, because a lot of these same players that are doing it now did it back in September of 2015. Same people are doing this stuff. They're making money off you for being gullible. And then, they get paid when you go view it. They get paid for the return hits after nothing happens. Then, or else they'll have you, sometimes it's kind of hidden, they'll have you go to their website and then they'll be asking for donations. That's another way they do it. Or else they're selling a book or some other kind of recognition. So it's really all about money. And as long as YouTube continues to do this, to pay people to have their videos get hit to views, then it's going to continue. There will be no change. So you're always going to find this crap on YouTube. It's going to continue forever until that policy has changed. You'll notice that my videos do not have an ad you have to sit there and watch through or click to skip the ad. Those are the people that are getting paid. Sometimes a little bit comes on the screen down here, but there's nothing I can do about that. That's YouTube putting that in. I don't monetize my channel, so that can't happen in my case. You can't get the full videos and everything. But those are the people you have to watch out for. They're getting paid off the gullibility of people like you. So here we have this planet that's going to come by, and it's going to imagine this imaginary planet is going to come by and it's going to rip apart the Earth. But it's hidden behind the sun, don't you know, so nobody can see it. That's usually the way they do it. They've called it all these names over the decades. The mainstream media doesn't talk about it. Why don't they talk about it? Well, maybe there's nothing there. Maybe there's nothing to talk about. Duh. Maybe that's why we got all these doomsday videos out there. So take any of these videos with a grain of salt, especially if you see they're monetized in some way. Either commercials playing, they're selling a book, or they're trying to get you to go to a link to a website to donate money. These are people making money off of you to scare you half to death. Again, I sell survival products. We need to be prepared for something, but we don't need to be prepared for stupid YouTube videos that just do nothing but are fear-mongering for their benefit to your demise. Have a nice day.